Scott Catamas has been so inspiring and empowering in the world of compassionate communication. He makes it so easy to understand and user-friendly. I feel that these tools that he's offering and empowering us with are really tools for this generation, this time.
Greetings. My name is Scott Catamas, and for 25 years I made my living as a writer, director, and producer of video, television, and film, primarily in Los Angeles. And won some Emmy Awards, had over 100 shows that were broadcast over NBC, HBO, Showtime, etc. Why am I telling you this? Because during that 25 years of producing video, I did video and documentaries on all sorts of amazing, wonderful people, events, teachings. And in the year 2000, I was hired to produce a series of videos about nonviolent communication. And I totally fell in love with these tools. It was an amazing opportunity because I got to learn from Dr. Marshall Rosenberg directly and Robert Gonzalez, who's kind of the master teacher, how these tools can really change lives. And I was so impressed with how they are cross-cultural, non-denominational, and that all people can take these simple tools from age 5 to age 105, and they will change people's lives because they change our relationships. Soon I found myself teaching these tools, traveling all over the United States and even to Europe, teaching compassionate communication, coaching couples and families. I've put the best of what I've learned into a series of DVDs that I'm very proud of. I've had a chance to take my 25 years of producing television and video and apply it to the tools I believe in the most. You know, it's funny and awkward to be selling myself. I've never done this before. But honestly, what I'm selling is what I've learned. I've watched couples that were on the edge of divorce. I've watched families that were very dysfunctional become harmonious. I've watched the most beautiful changes take place because these tools work. It's not about me, it's about the tools. But I have found a way to present them in a way that's very user-friendly and very simple. And that's what I'm excited about. And that's why I'd like you to please check out these DVDs that we've just completed. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sun Lundell, and I am the editor of the Compassionate Communication video with Scott Catamas. And I started this project with Scott at a time when I was really benefiting a lot from his counseling. He has a really beautiful grasp of interpersonal communications and where it breaks down, and he's very helpful in helping people to hear each other and to have some tools that they can use to really strengthen their ability to understand each other. And I'm very appreciative of Scott and his work, and I'm very glad that this DVD is out there to help him reach more people who can really use this wonderful, compassionate communication that he teaches.
So, we had the session with Scott last week, and I left somewhat skeptical about the effectiveness, how this was going to work. I just couldn't imagine that that it was going to be very effective. And we left the session and went back out into our lives, and almost immediately had an upset to apply it to. And I found myself thinking about all the things that I wanted to say to fix the problem or the feeling that my wife was going through, but not saying those things. Instead, I put into practice what Scott taught, and I asked several times, tell me more. And I just listened to my wife and gave her empathy, and the result was that the feeling dissipated relatively quickly, and before I knew it, she had her arms around me and was telling me how much she appreciated my ability to listen. And we've had 3 upsets in the week since then, and we've applied the techniques each time, and each time it's like Someone's waving a magic wand over us and saying, you guys need to be happy together. So that's how I feel. What about you, sweetie?
I mean, it's amazing how it works. It's just how you get this information, and you let it be with my feelings, and just listen and tell me more, and it just worked. It's just amazing. I want to say thank you, Scott.
So I've experienced Scott Catamas both as a workshop leader and as a personal coach for things that I've had personal challenges with in my life. And my experience with him is that he is extraordinarily empathetic. He is the king of empathy. I mean, if you ever feel like you are, I don't know, have a problem, believe me, Scott is going to understand what he's going to put himself in a place where he can understand your heart. And in understanding your heart, that is a place where we can start to heal that heart and heal our wounds. And I think he is extraordinarily gifted with this, and he's the best coach ever.